Hey guys, today I want to talk about parsley. It is an absolute amazing herb for our overall health. It has so many benefits, and I'm going to go into it today. So, vitamins and minerals vitamin A, C, E, K, and a lot of B complexes. A couple things to know vitamin A is good for our overall eye health, protects our cornea. Vitamin C is great for collagen production. Who doesn't want that? So it's good for healthy skin. Vitamin K is good for your bone density. So, what vitamin K does is it helps you absorb calcium better. So, it's a really important vitamin to get into our diet. Now, the B complex in here, vitamin B2 is good for your, boosting your energy. B3 is good for repairing DNA, and that is really essential all the time. Vitamin B6 and B1. Now, vitamin B1 is good for your cardiovascular, your heart health, your muscles, and your nervous system. It's got potassium, calcium, iron, fiber, manganese, magnesium, phosphorus, and a ton of beta carotene. Again, why it's so good for our eyes. It is an anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and a high antioxidant. It's anti-cancer, and it inhibits the tumor growth. So that's pretty important. It's a mild diuretic. So it flushes out toxins from our body. It's great to detox your liver, your kidney, and it's great for urinary tract infections. Now, you have to be mindful for those that are pregnant or on blood thinners, you wouldn't want to have an abundance of this. Do your own research, check into it if you're pregnant or you are on blood thinners. So, it supports kidney function and prevents kidney stones. All parts of the plant are edible: the leaves, the stalks, the roots, and the seeds. It's a great one to grow in your garden. It boosts your overall immune function. Like I said, it detoxifies us by being a diuretic. It helps pull everything out through our urination process. It's good for regulating blood sugar and blood pressure, which is great. It's also really good for pain, like muscle pain, arthritis, anything like that. From time to time, if I have a bad day or I overdo it, I'm a little bit uncomfortable, whether it's muscles or joints, I'll just take up a bunch of parsley, throw it into my blender, add a bunch of water into it, and chug that. And literally within about 20 minutes, my pain is gone. It's great for oral health because of the vitamin K and how it builds strong bones. So, what else do I got here? Okay, so everybody loves charbroiled steak. We know we like having our meat charred, pork chops, bacon, all that stuff. So, what parsley does is it combats the effects of the carcinogens in meat. The carcinogens can cause cancer and cause cancer cell growth, which parsley does the opposite, and it prevents and kills the cancer cells. So, one of the reasons that you get a little piece on your plate is because it is so beneficial for us. What else? It's good for heart disease, stroke. It's great for asthma. I believe it has some benefits when it comes to allergies. Now, typically, I grow it in my garden and I dehydrate it for the winter months. But typically, you really want to eat any foods in their raw state, especially parsley, because of the live enzymes in it. The live enzymes in foods activate all these processes in our body. So it's really important to get some raw, fresh foods into you, and parsley is a great one to do. It helps regulate women's monthly flow. It's the vitamin K, like I said, it increases your absorption of calcium out of all the different foods that you eat. So it's a really important one for strong bones, strong teeth, Some of the ways I use it: I eat it fresh. I put it in smoothies. I add it into potatoes. I add it into anything I can get it in, even pasta, pasta sauces, all of that stuff. You can add parsley into anything. It's funny because my family's always like, why is there so much green stuff in there? I put parsley in everything. Um, it's also good for making pesto. You can take fresh parsley, wash it up, blend it up, cut it up, whatever. Put it in little ice cube containers, fill it up with water, and freeze them. So when you're making a pot of soup or stew or whatever you want parsley in, you just pull out one of those ice cubes and pop it in there, and it's good to go. So I really want to encourage you guys to get some parsley into your life. Today is January 5th or 6th, and I didn't have any fresh parsley to show you guys. So I went out to my garden, and the ground is completely frozen. However, I found this little fella still growing away. This is my curly leaf parsley. A couple of them were gone, but this one still remained. So I pulled it out of the ground and I put it in this little pot. Now I'm going to grow it on my windowsill for the rest of the winter. I typically have it growing in the house, but I guess I forgot about it this year. And then when I decided I wanted to do the video, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't have any growing in the house. So it's super, super easy to grow. Typically it comes back every year, even with the frost. I put some hay or chicken manure over top of it, usually for the winter months, which I missed this little guy, and it's still doing great. So I encourage you guys to, do your own research. I am not a doctor. I'm not a herbologist. I just want to increase the nutrients that we all get in our life for a healthier, stronger society through the things that God has provided and created for us. Thank you so much for coming by my channel. I hope you learned something new. Have a good day. Bye-bye.